So do you typically go out a few days in advance of the proposed closing date and actually do an inventory of the automobiles on site, etc.?
I do, Tom. I'll be out there at least one day before the closing statement because it can take a good solid day, sometimes a little bit longer depending on the number of stores involved. If it's a multi-rooftop sale, I have an upcoming deal with ten dealerships. That'll be a couple of days of work to gather everything together. And depending on the staffing for the client that I'm working with, if I'm on the buy side, somebody needs to go out and touch those cars. And sometimes that's me. Sometimes we'll have somebody else from the client who can go out and actually check the cars, check the inventory, check the titles. We always look for keys, make sure everything's there that so that the buyer's not going to be left having to replace a dozen keys at $600 a pop, right? We want to make sure that
Right.
everything's there that's supposed to be there for the buyer, or that the seller gets everything that they're due for everything. I like often I see it come up where there'll be some sort of maybe not a stair step program, but a quarterly program from the manufacturer that the seller has contributed 1/3 of the sales to reach this final payout at the end of the quarter that the buyer will receive. So I'll want to make sure that my client still gets their share. So sometimes I'm dealing with actually factory reps to make sure that everybody is getting treated fairly and getting what they should have earned during the transitional period in the program.